Hey everyone, hopefully you're having a good day. My name's Andy. My channel is Finding Value. Today we're going to go over our daily technical analysis update of gold and silver. We'll go over the dollar, the 10-year yield, precious metals, and some ETFs and individual companies to get a wide range of what this sector is doing. Again, this is just my financial opinion. Please don't use it as advice. We'll dive right in here. We'll start looking at the charts and I'll give you my opinion. So looking at this, we've got the dollar. DXY is what I'm showing at the moment. We're on a daily candlestick basis. We are heading higher, 0.509 today. We broke out of this pattern, came out of it, came back and did a retest, and we're heading higher. So the dollar is showing weakness or strength for the index. The dollar is stronger against other toilet paper. Geez, I'm saying it backwards. Toilet paper currencies. So dollar strength. The 10-year yield, which usually gets sold off, bonds selling off will put pressure on yields to go higher. And people are selling bonds and yields are going higher. This is a response to inflation. So we've nailed this down. We've got a inverted head and shoulders pattern. You can draw the pattern across like this. It's breaking to the upside. We've got a very long-term, big picture view that we're breaking to the upside. Now, this could be quite significant. We're breaking this downward pattern. We've got the end of trend, inverted head and shoulders that we're going to be breaking to the upside. And this is a big, long downtrend that we're breaking to the upside. What does this mean? It means that we could see higher yields for a good, long, sustained period. Maybe this is a bottoming type pattern where yields go substantially higher. I don't have the answer here, but it sure looks to me that yields are breaking to the upside. They've broken the downtrend. We've got an inverted head and shoulders, and it looks really good for yields to go up. That's what it looks like to me. And this is going to put a whole bunch of pressure in other areas that are interest rate sensitive. I do not think the real estate market is interest rate sensitive at the beginning of an expansion phase of real estate, but I do think it's sensitive at the end when the housing market will become weaker in 10 years or whenever it is. Looking at gold, gold was down a little bit today. We're still inside this big pattern. It was just a small down day today. Nothing really to worry about. Big buying pressure, small selling pressure. I think we're going to go higher here based off of the way this pattern looks. I think eventually we'll end up going up. Silver's looking quite strong. Big buying pressure, small selling pressure. This one looks like it wants to go higher. So silver on a daily candlestick basis looks really good. On the weekly candlesticks, it's looking okay as well. Platinum, putting in I've got a $9 update today. It's looking quite good. The selling pressure isn't here. We've got good buying pressure today. I would have liked to have it finish a little bit stronger than what it did. A little bit of selling pressure up here that we run into. We had selling pressure back here, a little selling pressure up here in these past few days. But it's looking good. I don't see a ton of selling pressure right here. So that looks good. Karora Resources looks like we're coming down a little bit, down 2.9%. A little bit of selling pressure today. EXK is kind of just holding flat, going sideways. So that's what we see in EXK. It doesn't look bad. We're just big buying pressure, small selling pressure. This looks like it wants to potentially go up. SILJ just grinding sideways, kind of a flat day today. Downwards, sideways, and then we got to see the buyers come in. The buyers came in here, big buying pressure, small selling pressure. I think they're in control and we could see it go higher. Same with GDXJ. It's still looking good to go higher eventually. Metallic minerals, MMNGF. We're just going sideways at the moment. I think we just need stronger silver prices. The lows are stepping higher here, so that does look good. Koya Resources is down there. It is chilling out. It still looks okay. Nothing too bad to look at for Koya Resources. Looking at Discovery Silver, it's hanging on to its trend line. It's right at the support of its trend line, and hopefully we can hold and eventually go higher. First, Majestic Silver. AG is the ticker symbol. I don't know why this is taking some time here. We got a fast internet. That's all I know. Big buying pressure, a little bit of selling pressure today, but it still looks okay. It still looks good. Everything's holding on together. I'll let you know if something goes wrong, but it still looks good. Doesn't look too bad. We've got Newmont. Newmont, little hammer candlestick pattern here. Again, I'm just using this for a gauge. I do not own Newmont Corporation, but it's been chopping sideways for a while. Mag Silver up 2.6%. Looks like a bullish engulfing. We could potentially head higher if we can get through this resistance line. Yamana Gold, again, it's just chopping sideways. I don't see any clear direction, really. Looking on to Impact Silver. Again, it's in sideways mode. All these are in sideways mode. Looking at Arcana Gold, or Arcana Silver. I don't know why I said gold. Arcana Silver Corp, and it's got a little hammer pattern. We'll see if we can make some traction, but sideways at best at the moment. PLG, a little bit of selling pressure. Again, I like it here. It looks good. Hopefully, it's sitting right on support. Hopefully, we can get some buyers to step in and push it higher. This is a higher risk exploration play. It's a developer. I should say developer. It's developing a mine, and I have a small amount in it. I wouldn't say it's a massive amount, so little amount. Hopefully, we can get a big boost here. Sandstorm Gold, a royalty company. This thing is, if we can get the lines to come in. Big long-term view, we're just right on the support line. And we're grinding on that support line at the moment. A little bit downward action today, and hopefully we can get some momentum upward. I'm surprised where these things are at, guys. This has been a real battle. That's for sure. Just chopping sideways in all these patterns. This one, what I don't like about this one is we got these big selling pressure here. Big selling pressure, and the buyers could not come in, and then it got hit again. Are the buyers going to come in and swap this thing around where we had higher? We got to see it. We have to see it. And there's your kind of downtrend line that we're going in. I got to see the buyers step in here and start pushing this thing higher. Otherwise, we're just in this C going sideways. Or potentially lower if we break this trend line to the downside. EMX, it was down 5% today. Kind of a larger sell-off day. If this thing loads, come on, EMX. You know you want to load. Oh, sold off today. It was trying to get through this resistance line, and it sold off back below it. So we're below the resistance line again. Looking at Tootin Resources, again, we're just chopping sideways. Yeah, we were down a little bit today, getting the chop on. Wheaton Precious Metals. Just looking at this, we're still getting a lot of selling pressure here, guys. We're still getting selling pressure, and the lows are still coming down. So we still have pressure in this pattern to head lower at the moment. Gold Royalty, getting a little bit of buy-in pressure today. That's good. Still, we got these large selling pressure days. We're trying to find a bottom. Metallo Royalty, again, we're chopping sideways, and we're at the lower end of the support line. That's where we're at. Mavericks Metals, big buy-in pressure 2 trading sessions ago today. A little bit of a bloody nose. I don't like when they open here and close down. It means that there's no buying pressure left. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Royal Gold chopping sideways in its pattern here, inside of a monster pattern, so to speak. And Cisco Gold Royalty, we're just chopping sideways at the moment. This does have the potential to break to the downside with these nice big selling pressure days and less buying pressure. Looks like the sellers are in control on a weekly candlestick basis. So maybe we're just early to this mix. I'm not doing anything. I'm just holding on. If we go lower, all I'm going to say is I think it's a buying opportunity. The market conditions are changing. It's there. I think we're going to get dragged maybe a little bit by the overall markets selling off. And then when this thing breaks apart, then it's go time. When is that exact time? I don't know the exact timing of it. We're looking at the daily technical analysis. There is some selling pressure in these charts, which means the potential to go lower is there. So I'm not doing anything. I haven't bought anything of really any sector the past couple weeks. I'm probably still going to hold off and see what's gonna permeate, so to speak, and see where this stuff's going. I think there's a chance that we could head a little bit lower before going higher. It's still there. Just with these big selling candlesticks right behind me there, that does not look healthy to move up. It looks like it wants to flush down one last time and then eventually head higher. And the reason I say heading higher is we're going into an expansionary phase. It's going to be inflationary. We're going to see higher interest rates. All of it's going to play out. I think we're just a little bit early. So we may have another 6 months to a year or two before these really start to take off. And hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully, we flush out a little bit to the downside here and we just do almost like a head fake where it breaks down, hits a bunch of sell orders where people have sell orders. It flushes everyone out and then we head on higher. That's another possibility that could happen. If you guys like this analysis, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And thank you for listening. This is Finding Value.